We got so much to talk about. Let's just get into it. What up, people? I know. It's been forever. I know. It's been like a whole week. I know, man. I know. Busy, man. Got stuff to do. But I ain't going to forget about y'all, man. I'm here. We got a lot to talk about. First thing I want to say is Saints fans, whew, that's crazy. That was pass interference if I ain't never seen pass interference. The whole stadium knew that's pass interference. The whole league know that's pass interference. And y'all should have got that call. Now, I will say, y'all did a lot of face mask grabbing in that game that wasn't called. So it's a chance that y'all wouldn't even been in that position had them face masks been called. They could have been up a whole bunch more touchdowns where that wouldn't even matter. But the fact of the matter is the face mask wasn't called, and neither was that egregious as pass interference. That's crazy. So I feel bad for y'all, but at the same time, in our game, y'all did Mike Evans like that. And that wasn't called. So, next season, and throughout the season, when y'all do some egregious shit and it don't get called, I want y'all to remember this. Remember this. Because y'all do shit too. And they don't get called on y'all. I'm just saying. Now, let's go over our free agents, right? Now, I ain't going to name all the free agents. We don't need to do that. But I want to name the notable free agents, right? Brent Grimes. Obviously, he gone. He done. We ain't going to re-sign him. Matter of fact, I think he done with football, period. Ryan Fitzpatrick, yeah, he gone. I mean, what's the purpose of keeping him? Adam Humphries. That is a primary sign. You have to re-sign Adam Humphries. He is our slot receiver, and we need him. He's our third down, converting the first down target. We need him. Chris Conte, please do not re-sign that man. I don't think Todd Bowles' defense, it ain't built for a safety like Chris Conte. Nope. So let him go. Jacquizz Rodgers, he can go. Donovan Smith. Now, there ain't a lot of left tackles out there in free agency for us to pick up. Left tackles are hot commodities. And with the new staff coming in and Bruce Arians coming in, we might be able to see him step his game up. He's not good, but he ain't bottom tier neither. You know, a lot of times we let good players go because at the moment they just ain't proving that they worth keeping. But when they in the middle like this, where it's like, he worth keeping, but we don't want to pay him a lot. But if you got that feeling about the player, you got to keep him. You got to keep him, man. Sign him to a short deal, 2-year deal, 3-year deal, team option type of deal. Very, very team-friendly deal. Sign him, man. Re-sign him. But he's an unrestricted free agent, so he can do what he want to do. Ryan Griffin, we got to keep him. Backup quarterback, got to keep him. The boy real accurate. And we don't know what he can do. Now, Jameis Winston, we're going to go ahead and pay him for his last year. And that's a lot of money. But if he don't show his ass this season, we're going to have to fall back on Ryan Griffin. Now, here's the thing. We're going to talk about the draft a little later, but I think we might grab a quarterback later in the draft, probably like round 5 or so. I think we're going to grab a quarterback. Because I don't think we're going to bring in the free agent quarterback, so a vet. So I think we're going to have to grab one. Because we got a vet, technically, when it comes to years, in Ryan Griffin. So, let's see. Oh, yeah, the kicker, Santos. we've been having some kicking problems for years. Now we got somebody that can at least make some kicks. So let's keep him. The problem with him is he can't kick that far, but he's pretty accurate on his kicks. So keep him. I like him. Who else we got? Quan. Oh. Come on now. That ain't even a question. Y'all better sign Quan. Let me tell you something, man. These players on this damn Twitter, I hate Twitter. I wish they could disconnect them from Twitter. Because Jerry McCoy been talking about, he been sending little cryptic messages. Sean been sending cryptic messages, and so have Quan. Like they up in the air. They don't know what's going to happen. Man, you driving the fans crazy. So stop all that shit. But we'll see what they're going to do. Peyton Barber, obviously we got to re-sign him, but we're going to have to get another running back. He ain't it. But he's good, though. But he ain't it. Andrew Adams, great pickup. Great pickup, man. Great pickup. Great signing. Definitely going to have to bring him back. He proved it. Y'all signed him to a prove-it deal, and he proved it. Who else we got? Javian Elliott. I like to keep him, too. We need a nice little corner rotation. Isaiah Johnson. Yeah, he came on, man. He showed up. He showed up. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the season there, he showed up. So, in a Ty Boyles defense. And who else we got? And then Alan Cross. Go ahead and re-sign Alan Cross, man. See, a lot of these players ain't going to command a lot of money. So, let's go ahead and do the right thing by them. Okay, so that's our free agents. Now we're going to move on to the draft, right? I know everybody want to talk about the draft, and it's kind of real early to be talking about the draft, but we're going to go ahead and do that because we do what we want to do, right? Now, I reserve the right to do an update video on the draft because we're doing it so early. Okay. Let me relight this thing here while we look at these draft picks. See? Just chill with me, man. Chill with me. All right. This draft, at least the first round, is filled with defensive line players. So everybody going to be grabbing defensive line players. I don't think we're going to be in that pool. Now, we picked 5. What I would like us to do is to trade out of the pick 5 and trade down. Because the players that we are going to want are going to be available because everybody going to go for defensive linemen. And we ain't going there. Not right now. So let's trade out of that and pick up some more picks. Why not? Here's some defensive linemen that I love. The Nick Bosa, man. Nick Bosa probably going to go number 1 overall. These Bosa brothers, man, they beast. And then Quentin Williams out of Alabama. Man, that's a beast. That defensive tackle there, put him next to Vita Vea, whew, that's a beast. And then I like Devin White, the linebacker out of LSU. I like that. I don't like him at 5, but I like him. I do like him. I definitely want to sign a linebacker at 5 unless he looked like Ray Lewis or something. Here's the overall Buccaneer fan pick. Greedy Williams. Everybody got Greedy Williams on their damn tongue. Cornerback out of LSU. And he's a press corner, man. Like, talk about Brent Grimes leaving. That's your replacement right there. I like Greedy Williams. And yes, we got needs at corner. But for us to be successful, we see that our offensive line got to be fixed. We see that. Now, last year we passed on some good defensive backs to take Vita Vea. And I would hate to do that again this offseason. This draft, just pass on good defensive backs because we need them. But, man, that damn Jawan Taylor, that right tackle, oh, my goodness, man. I'd hate to pass that up. But, again, we need to protect the left side. But I think Donovan Smith going to be all right, man. This line, I'm going to tell you, this free agent left tackle pool is bad, man. Donovan Smith in the top 3 picks. A few weeks ago, they had him at number 1 in free agency. Very sought after. And I think he trash. But at the same time, who the hell we going to replace him with? But I like Jawan Taylor, man. He play right tackle right now, but I like him. But I also like Greedy Williams. And I like Cody Ford, man. The offensive lineman out of Oklahoma. And see, that's what I'm trying to say. We can trade back because you got the Giants that need a quarterback. You got the Raiders that could take a quarterback. And you got, who else will need a quarterback? The Jaguars need a quarterback. Like, we got people we can trade up with that'll trade up with us, man, to take their guy. So when you know everybody in front of you, when you know the people in front of you going to take positions that you don't need, and then the few people that's after you going to take positions you don't need, you got to make that trade back. But anyway, I like Cody Ford, man, offensive lineman out of Oklahoma. Now, let me tell you this. If we trade back, that means we should pick up an extra pick. And if we trade back twice, because they got a wide receiver named Marquise Brown, Hollywood. Y'all seen them play? Look up Hollywood Brown highlights, wide receiver out of Oklahoma. That's Deshaun Jackson replacement right there. Take the top off the defense, man. Man, this draft here, good players, man. Then they got, see if we trade back. Then they got Jonah Williams. He's the left tackle out of Alabama. There you go right there. There go our left tackle right there. We moved Donovan Smith to right tackle. We draft Jonah Williams, put him at left tackle. There we go. And then we got Greg Little. Greg Little, man. I saw some of y'all put that in the comments. That's a great pickup. Out of Washington, it's a great pickup. But he's more so a run lineman. So he's good at, blocking for the run and opening up lanes. And we do most of our runs to the right. But that's still a good pickup, man. And then here's another corner that I like. Byron Murphy, man, cornerback out of Washington. That boy don't play. He remind me of Richard Sherman. Real physical. Well, Richard Sherman was physical early in his career. He ain't physical now. And then another one is DeAndre Baker, cornerback out of Georgia. Good thing about him is he's versatile. He play press and corner. And don't forget Vernon Hargreaves coming back. And his defensive coordinator know how to get everything out of him. Don't forget we got Vernon Hargreaves. He got hurt. So you add one more, you had a good top pick rookie. Then you go out in free agency and you grab one or two nice free agents at corner. With everybody that we bringing back, we looking pretty solid. Looking pretty solid on the defense. Defensive line came together. Just put one or two more pieces on there out of free agency and draft somebody. Man, we're going to be all right. So, bottom line of this, I want us to trade back. If we don't, go ahead and grab Greedy Williams if he's available. If Greedy Williams ain't available, you have to trade back. If Greedy Williams go in the top 4, you have to trade back. Everybody we going to want after that, we can get later. We can get them later. There's so many offensive linemen that got first round talent on them. We'll get them back. We got to trade back. And then if we trade back and we start picking later, some of these good corners are still going to be available, man. We're going to have to trade back. So that's what I want to do. I want to trade back. If we don't, if Greedy Williams is there, get him. If not, trade back. That's what I want to do for the draft, right? Now, in the coming weeks, I'm going to put out my mock draft where I'm going to go ahead and go through the top. I'm going to do all of them. I say the top 10 picks. Not top 12. And I'm going to include our trade back. So that's what's coming up. Tell me what you think. Who you think we should get? Who you like? Do you want us to trade back? I think we should. So we'll see. Last thing I'm going to say. The next video is going to be superlatives, right? I don't do end of the season awards like some other people do. I do superlatives. And so that's going to be the next video. If you got some superlatives you like, then put them in the comments, right? Stuff like most likely to succeed. I would give that to Vita Vea. Vita Vea is most likely to succeed, man. That's just one of my superlatives. We're going to talk about it. We're going to have a whole video on it. We're going to talk about it. So y'all let me know what you think, man. Anyway, man, Tampa 2. Y'all see this? Gear. Yeah, man, facts. This says facts over bullshit. Because when you come to this channel, it's all facts over bullshit. Do you want one of these hoodies? I got you. Let me know. Let me know if you want one. I'll put a link in the description. Or I'll put a link on your comment so you can go order you one. Facts over bullshit. Tampa 2, man. Peace.